children, 7 to 9 p.m. Kaboom!
Watch on the Brooklyn, I'm here say New York. Badman Benny, you know what the thing I'm here say Caribbean Power Jam. Some boy if you know, simple as I represent, one not government. Right now, sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big eh. Sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big eh. Benny, one knock, one clap, no time at all. You know fire one pop with repeated shot automatic your lap. Head a roll like jelly and chop. Dub plate inna the body and stop. Triple dub plate pan heavy sound clash Benny. Play about the chop. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big eh. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big eh. Alright, Benny, tell them no fear man. Are you a kill sound from day one? Oh, them fi disrespect Caribbean Power Jam when we a kill from day one. Them coulda big like King Kong. Benny a fire shot man a fling bomb. Pump pick off like sick man. Them dopey bad fly and them gal and bitch pan. So tell them sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big eh. Sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big eh. Yeah man, you know what the thing going on, the do it and done by simple as I represent for the whole Caribbean Power Jam family. Yeah man, Brooklyn, I'm here say New York. Sound.
Respected by all nations, bringing forth royal generations. Roman wicked intentions to destroy the Davidic kingdom. Set foot in Ethiopia, dethrone Rasta, creating stability, starvation and hunger. The scars still linger, redundant wars all over Africa. Little children made to suffer, dying of hunger. It's a genocide, genocidal fun. We long for a brighter day when Africa can rise up and say, freedom has come our way. Freedom has come. We long for a brighter day when the children can laugh and play. They'll be singing and shouting, freedom has come our way. Okay, Poland, mother of mankind, garden of Eden, black fruits in due season. Mention of your name, bring a good feeling. Gods of Africa, bring about a healing. Black people, rise up and show yourself, confidence in yourself. Battle time, prove yourself stronger. Africa stronger, Africa stronger if we fight together. Unity or strength. We long for a brighter day when Africa can rise up and say, freedom has come our way. Freedom has come. We long for a brighter day when the children can laugh and play. They'll be singing and shouting, freedom has come our way. line of Yaakov, scattered through the nations, birthing royal generations. Roman wicked intentions to destroy the Davidic kingdom. Set foot in Ethiopia, dethrone Rasta, creating stability, starvation and hunger. The scars still ain't linger, redundant wars all over Africa. Little children made to suffer, dying of hunger. It's a genocide, genocidal farming. We long for a brighter day, when Africa can rise up and say, freedom has come our way, freedom has come. We long for a brighter day, when the children can laugh and play. They'll be singing and shouting, freedom has come our way.
Once again, I want to welcome everybody to the gallery this evening here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Once again, thanking everybody for tuning in and keeping it locked this evening wherever you are throughout the world. Big up and respect to everybody out there. So once again, it's the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Make sure you download the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app to your tablet as well as to your phone so you can keep it locked to this show and all the shows here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So once again, thanking everybody for tuning in this evening. Number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So you can feel free to call us up later on. And we'll open up the phone line so you can talk to us later on. So big up to everybody once again. So thank you all for listening, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're on the YouTube, or whether you're on the Instagram. Definitely appreciate all of our listeners all throughout the world. So make sure you also like, share, subscribe, follow all that stuff for the gallery on Instagram, Twitter, Mixcloud, as well as on YouTube. So big up to everybody that's out there. Once again, I also want to say happy birthday to everybody that is celebrating their birthday today, and also those that may be celebrating their anniversary today as well. So shout out to all of you as well. Gonna get into quite a few things today. Of course, we have the health tip that will be coming up later on in the show. Also, we'll have the looking forward segment, which is the segment of the show where where we talk to where we play music from up-and-coming artists, all the rising stars out there. The looking forward segment coming up in the second hour. And also in the second hour of our show, we should be talking to K-Smash as well, who was the winner of the looking forward segment from last week. So definitely, once again, have a lot going on today. Also, as mentioned, just want to say happy birthday to those that are celebrating their birthday today. So I want to say happy birthday to Slimmers. Big up to you on your birthday today. Want to say happy birthday to Francis Jenkins, saying happy birthday to Shalima Legree, saying happy birthday to Bethema Daniel, as well as to Tanisha Reed, saying happy birthday to Rose Smith, as well as to Mercy Uhiro, saying happy birthday to Nigel Bailey, as well as to Jackie Ray, saying happy birthday to Sharita, as well as to Kishelle Winston, and also saying happy birthday to Onika Beckel. So once again, saying happy birthday to all of you that are celebrating your birthday today. So wherever you are throughout the world, hopefully you enjoy your day. Once again, everybody that's celebrating their anniversary as well, that hopefully you'll be able to just relax your mind. And hopefully overall, if you're not celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, that you did enjoy your weekend and the beginning of your week has been successful, prosperous, and all that good stuff. So going to be getting into the music shortly. Of course, we're going to talk about quite a few things today. The Olympics are basically winding down at this point. But there's news to be talked about in the Olympic world. Also in New York City, part of the big news here, New York City is mandating vaccination. Well, mandating vaccination for certain indoor activities that will be rolled out this month, and that process will complete next month. So we just want to also get some of your thoughts in regards to that once. Because it's brand new news in regards to that. So, that will involve bars and restaurants and certain activities once again. So, we'll be talking about that today as well. So you can get ready for that as we'll be discussing that. And whatever else is on your mind. So once again, the number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So feel free to call us up. Started off the show with Abia Yisrael, who we heard from last week. She was the winner of the Looking Forward segment from 2 weeks ago. So once again, that's her latest song called Great and Mighty. So once again, shout out to her once again as we did speak to her last week. So as we're gonna proceed and get into the music, back into music this week for this show. Once again, just as I said right before the show started, just buckle your seatbelts, put your tables in your upright position, and just get ready for takeoff as the gallery is about to begin right about now. So once again, thanking you all for tuning in and keeping it locked to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Once again, number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So feel free once again, whenever we'll open up the phone lines and you can feel free to call us up. So get ready for blast off, get ready for takeoff. Once again, put your seats in your upright position. Make sure you buckle in as we are getting ready to go.
Anything you don't want, show it out.
And bring it to the mass.
This year and beyond, anything you don't want, show it out.
And bring it to the mass. Old furnitures. You go see mass inside them fit.
All on the road.
All on board. Y'all say she train she man too.
Bring it in the mass. Hey, ready? Yo, 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 yo. Bring it in the mass. Side the joint. Mama, mama, mama. Anything you don't want, show it out, show it out. Your woman have an next man. Show it out, show it out. Girl, the man can stand up strong. Show it out, show it out. The old clothes and the old pants. Show it out, show it out. And then I want you. Bring it in the mass, bring it in the mass, bring it. Bring it in the mass, bring it in the mass, bring it. Bring it in the mass, bring it in the mass, bring it. Bring it in the mass, bring it in. Anything you don't want, show it out, show it out. Your woman have an next man.
Once again, listen to the gallery. Want to welcome Martha to the gallery. Want to welcome Vanessa as well. Want to welcome everybody that's tuned into the gallery this evening. Good night to you, Miss Shia. Good night to you, Pep Diva. Big up to the 88 Storm Productions crew, the entire crew. So once again, thanking you all for tuning in and keeping it locked to the gallery this evening. Big up to everybody out there.
Anything you don't want, show it out, show it out. Your woman have an next man. Show it out, show it out. Girl, the man can stand up strong. Show it out, show it out. The old clothes and the old pants. Show it out, show it out. And then I want you. Bring it in the mass, bring it in the mass, bring it. Bring it in the mass, bring it in the mass, bring it. Bring it in the mass, bring it in the mass, bring it. Bring it in the mass, bring it.
Don't tell them already. You just see me walking in the road like a dog.
Once again, to keeping it tuned to the gallery this evening here at Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Once again, we thank everybody for sharing thus far.
Till I don't know myself, that normal. I can't remember my name, that normal. I so long get up on the shame, that normal. I'm making up my bed in a train, that normal. Okay. Well, if I feel like I'm going nuts, that normal. Me pocket broke, I end up behind a truck. See me basanado, can't tell the time on me watch. Your girl start to give me work. She go till she hug me up and tell me she want to. Well, I am not drinking spree, I'm drinking for you and me. And when I feel bad only, I don't talk in Japanese. I don't drink responsibly. When I drink, I carefree. Nobody can stress me. I'm drinking rum like bush tea. When me tell them, hey, me don't have no behavior. Hey, I'm more wetter than water. Hey, my best friend is a stranger. Hey, tell your mother. If I drink until I don't know myself, that's normal. I can't remember my name, that's normal. I so long get up on the shame, that's normal. I'm making up my bed in a train, that's normal. Okay. Well, if I feel like I'm going nuts, that's normal. Me pocket broke, I end up behind a truck. See me basanado, can't tell me to.
Ruction. Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, don't put me in no jail now. Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, yo why? Last time that I check, we just mash up all fit. Last time that I check, whole party get wrecked. Last time that I check, everybody in sweat. Last time that I check, only police upset. When we get on like we don't afraid, picking up barricade. We don't like violence, we don't have no gun and no blade. We don't party in vain, dirty like we don't bathe. Don't have no pride and no shame. I don't care who call them in name. Chant it again. Ruction. Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, don't put me in no jail now. Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, yo why? Last time that I check, we just mash up all fit. Last time that I check, whole party get wrecked. Last time that I check, everybody in sweat. Last time that I check, only police upset. Bottle of rum in my hand, moving just like a dan. Take a wine on a can, I don't really care what she man. Cause I pay to come in the fence, now my ticket cost what I can. So now it's
We gon' mash up everything like we have insurance, and tear down everything like we have insurance. We gon' shell down everything like we have insurance. When crazy people reach up to have insurance, cause we have endurance. We gon' mash it up and buy back, tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back, tear down and build back. We gon' mash it up and buy back, tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back, break it down like brum. Yes, make a mess in the place. Mess up, we don't have no behavior. Yes, start to not see the place. Yes, fuck it up with the powder. Yes, make a mess in the place. Mess up, we don't have no behavior. Yes, start to not see the place. Nasty, anywhere we go, the place nasty up, dirty up. We gon' fuck it up. Try with the powder, anywhere we go, the place nasty up, dirty up. We gon' fuck it up. Try with the powder, anywhere we go, it's a mess. It's mass, we playing, so don't complain. Can you mash up to pieces soon as we reach in? It's rags, it's flames, it's powder up in the air. One set of crazy people dropping off in the van. All kind of different things they have in their hand. They're jumping up and down the body again.
To the girl and them,
Carrying on
bring the
like
girl
it's
and them.
all my gun.
Watch this.
We gon' mash up everything like we have in
You girl over there, time to make a movie. Say you girl over there, let we make a movie. You girl over there, time to make a movie. Say you girl over there. 1, 2, 3, action. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Show time. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Show time. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Show time. Bend over, bend over. Give me the blockbuster. No, don't put it gong, 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 put it gong. Show time. Put it gong, 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 put it gong. Show time. Put it gong, 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 put it gong. Show time. Put it gong, 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 put it gong. Hey, take out your camera, put on your flash, make them get lost. Them ain't no match. And when you pass through, them have to watch. Cause when you're whining, Lord, make up your face and frown. Show them you run town. Make up your face and frown. Show them you run town. Make up your face and frown. Drop down on the ground. Make up your face and frown. Lord, hey, you girl over there. Time to make a movie. Say you girl over there. Let we make a movie. You girl over there. Time to make a movie. Say you girl over there. 1, 2, 3.
I want you push back, push it back, push back to me. What I want you push back, push it back on me now. I want you push back to me. What I want you push back.
Good night to you, Terry. Welcome to the gallery. Thank you for tuning in this evening.
I want you wind up on me body. Baby, come wind up.
A good night to you, Emily. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning into the gallery this evening.
Oh, yo, yo, yo. Girl, wind up on it and wind up on it and girl, wind up on it and wind up on it and girl, wind up on it and wind up on it and girl, wind up on it and wind up on it and I tell this girl that she should come, stop playing games and give me some. I know that you want me, I see and you stalk me. You're behaving naughty and winding up in the party.
Girl, I love how you talk and you tick, and you're not really fat but you tick. Girl, I feel I go take out the whip, put me hand on your hip, and then give you a hit.
Cause you're whining sick, and your waistline quick. Make a choke and stick. Ah, whoa. Girl, I want you push back, push back to me. What I want you push back on me now. I want you push back to me. What I want you push back. Ah, whoa. Girl, come wind up on me body. I want you wind up on me body. Baby, come wind up on me body. I want you wind up on me body. Oh, yo.
You see the party there, the party bono. You see the party there, the party lit. The party lit, the party turn up. The party lit,
The party lit, the party lit, the party turn up, the party lit.
every girl hand over, every girl hand over, every girl hand over, every girl wants us with now.
Every girl hand over, every girl hand over, every girl hand over, every girl wants us now.
Every day we lit, every day we lit. Sometimes they does ask us how we don't do it.
Yeah, on the road, girl them get it done. Never see a mass like this before.
Where the woman them not don't give a damn.
Hey,
Where the man them not drinking the strong rum.
hey, jump up with a friend, jump up with your team, jump up with everybody and start a show. Lit, boy.
The party lit, 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 the party lit,
The party lit, the party lit, the party lit, the party turn up, the party lit. Hey.
every girl hand over, every girl hand over,
Yeah, once again, you're now keeping it locked to the gallery here on Cribbit Power Jam Radio. Thank you everybody for tuning in and keeping it locked this evening, wherever you are tuned in throughout the world. So big up to everybody that's out there listening. It's the gallery. We spell it DAGALLERY. So once again, thank you all for tuning in and keeping it locked this evening. Once again, make sure you download the Cribbit Power Jam Radio app to your tablet as well as to your phone so you can keep it locked to the show and all the shows here on Cribbit Power Jam Radio. And of course, after the gallery this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time will be Super Par with Toast Tuesdays as he continues to rock out for you this evening. So as we mentioned earlier in the show, as we begin in the program show here in New York City, and I believe, well, as the news reporting, New York City is the first major city, probably the first city, period, in the United States that will be mandating proof of vaccination to enter into certain indoor activities. So that will include going to restaurants, that would include going to bars, that will include movies. So once again, for those that are dating or trying to take somebody out and things like that, both of you or the group of you will need to provide proof of vaccination in order to enter into certain once again indoor activities. And once again, these are primarily the non-essential indoor activities, but also at the same time, these are the activities that people go, couples go together to go to the movies. They may go to a restaurant. Those that are single, they'll go to a bar to look for somebody. Also, that includes clubs and nightclubs and everything like that. This will be the responsibility of the establishments to make sure that they see proof of vaccination. So you basically will have to, for those that are vaccinated, you will have to, and they only require one dose, by the way. So if you don't have 2 doses, then you're not prohibited from entering the establishments. Once again, this will be a phased-in process. It's going to start in a couple of weeks in August, and then I believe the final date will be where everything actually is going to be in full effect will be September 13th. So once again, those that are in New York City, you can, look out for that, and as well as carrying around your vaccination card. Of course, there's a database that's being established as well. So, for those that don't have the vaccination card, they'll be able to, have the establishment look them up in a database as well and be able to have the approved. So once again, that is something that's going to impact the lives of many people in New York City. It's going to affect definitely tourism as well, as tourism is something that's major for New York City, and basically those that'll be traveling and coming in for various reasons. Tourists, just using the general term tourists, but those that are visiting New York City and want to take some of the scenes that are indoors, they'll also need to provide some sort of proof of vaccination as well. They basically will have to be able to, or will have to carry their card, because some of the databases or the main databases that's being set up in New York City is basically for New York City. But as the program will expand, they'll try to consolidate that somehow. So once again, that is news coming out of New York City. So you can let us know what you think about that. We'll put the question out there in the chat for those that are watching on the gallery page on Facebook. Just your thoughts on that once again, as that was brought out, that information was brought out today, and it's still developing. But the mayor, the current mayor of New York City, de Blasio, and this is his last term, by the way, and election day for election day, of course, in November, and he's basically come January, because he's term limited, so he's not eligible to run. Plus, we had the primaries recently, so we'll definitely have a new mayor come January in New York City. But the current mayor, de Blasio, putting some of these things into effect in order to help, because cases are rising, not just in New York City, but cases are rising throughout the world overall. And they're basically, most people, most of the experts are saying it's the Delta variant of the coronavirus that is being spread rapidly right now. So in a response to that, the mayor de Blasio is putting that in there. We don't know what's going to happen with the mayor that will come in afterwards. But once again, that's something that the mayor of New York City is enacting and putting into effect. starting basically this month. But once again, it'll be phased in. So once again, you can let us know what your thoughts are on that. You can call us up 718-393-5385. Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Just overall, and just look at it in terms of people were sort of leaning to thinking that with the whole vaccination versus the unvaccinated topic, that it was basically going to be something that separates the world. You're going to basically have two groups of people. I mean, we've dealt with a lot in the world already. With racism, where you have some sort of prejudice, towards one group of people, and now overall you now have these new categories of people, vaccinated versus unvaccinated. That is going to be something that is going to polarize the world. And when you think about what's happening with this mandate that establishments in New York City will have to, they'll be required to make sure that those that are entering the establishments are vaccinated at least one dose. That is going to also cause a polarizing effect here in New York City, because now where whether your status one way or the other, you could have kept it private, but now when it comes to going out and dealing with certain activities, basically you're going to be prevented from participating in certain activities if you're unvaccinated, or because there's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of things. Because they're, because of the push for the vaccination, a lot of things are actually sneaking under the radar as of right now. But people will get caught eventually. But there's a lot of people out there that are not vaccinated that actually have proof of vaccination. That's just a whole different subject. But just in talking with that, people will have to provide some sort of proof of vaccination. So once again, just want to get your thoughts on that. Once again, you can put it in the chat, but we'll put the question in the chat as well, and so we can see what people are thinking in regards to that. Want to welcome Shanette to the gallery. Big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. And so once again, as we were talking about that subject, about whether you think it's a good idea or a bad idea for New York City to require people to provide proof of vaccination. So once again, it's the gallery here in Crip Power Jam. Radio number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So feel free to call us up. Let us know what your thoughts are on that. Or once again, you can put it out there in the chat as well. So big up to everybody that's tuned in and locked throughout the world as we continue to get back into music. And whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, you can listen to the gallery. You can listen to all the shows here on Tribute Power Jam Radio.
Big production.
Yo, Wetty, if I say hola, I'm speaking Spanish. If I say bonjour, je m'appelle lava, you know it's French. Job in Paris. They say the modern they ain't ready for my movie. I am the maddest. When you see lava man and the family, we no play mass with man. Yeah, la, la. We no play mass with man. Yeah, la, la. We no play mass with man. Yeah, la, la. We no play mass with man. I am the maddest. You jamming it hard, I jamming it real hard. You drinking it strong, I drinking it real strong. You playing in mass, I playing in real mass. I want you to bring your up and bring your chain and bring all I am. Cause I'm a girl addict, alcoholic, soccerholic. Who talking about dirty habit? It's me and a nasty habit. Lava on the boat, on the roll, it's rock and roll when we take roll. I feel the fire stick on girl like we don't play mass with man. Yeah, la, la. We don't play mass with man. Yeah, la, la. We don't play mass with man. Yeah, la, la. We don't play mass with man. I am the man, you jamming it hard, I jamming it real hard. You drinking it strong, I drinking it real strong. You playing in mass, I playing in real mass. I want you to bring your up and bring your chain and bring all I am. I read shoddy stop drop, make the booty bounce. Spin it around like a merry-go-round. Jab one some sipping off the strong rum. If the rain come down, jab still get dumb. I'm the girl, them Superman. Now see me with Superman. Me no bell for the Looperman. Now whistle blow and flute man. Only in jail them thing that's one. So man now make no man. Must stay outside for Chamberman. Chamberman. You jamming it hard, I jamming it real hard. You drinking it strong, I drinking it real strong.
Big up yourself, Escala. See you out there. We're going to be premiering something new from Escala in a little bit on later on the show.
Rocks in the place, let me see rocks in the place. Flags in the place, let me see them. No, them no bad like we, them no mad like we, them no boss like we, them can play no mass like we. Them no bad like we, them no mad like we, them no bad like we, them can play no job like we. Rocks in the place, let me see rocks in the place. Flags in the place, let me see flags in the place. Dust in the place, let me see dust in the place. Dust in the place, let me see dust in the place.
Rummed, potted, sicked, mudded. Rummed, potted, sicked, mudded. And the wondering now we mad so is with the people as follow. Them no bad like me, them no mad like we. Them no boss like me, them can play no mass like we. Them no bad like me, them no mad like we. Them no bad like me, them can play no job like we. Carnival in the air, rats and flat everywhere. People getting a bad, who gives a what? Up and down in the street, people feeling the heat. Where to give them a brand new soca beat.
Madness with him, we come to mad up the game. Mash up the crowd, them the same. Tell them we not play no game. And the wondering now we bad so. Cause it's really people as follow.
They want me to mash up, 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 mash up. Anything, everything, anything, everything, anything, everything, anything. Consider it done, 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 consider it done.
Yeah, not only are people, once again, this is a comment from Shanette in the chat. Yeah, people are, of course, they're buying other people's cards, but there's also people that actually have, and I don't want to get anybody in trouble, so I'm just going to keep everything anonymous, but there are a lot of people that are selling valid cards for those that want it. So once again, there are scammers out there that if you don't want to get vaccinated, but you want a valid card where your name and everything, where actually your name and information will be updated in the vaccination database, there are people that are doing that for people as well. So not only are people just, if you want to buy somebody's card, borrow somebody's card to go somewhere, there are ways you can have your name actually put in the database. Of course, it's going to be illegal. Eventually, they'll catch up to it, but that's one of the things that are happening right now.
Can't even leave. My name they call it. Stay in and shout it. We going on till when you see the party jumping and everybody misbehaving and read. Look at it. When you see the rock them ripping and left to right the people running and read. Step aside. Watch it, let me mash up, 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 mash up. Anything, everything, anything, everything, anything, everything, everything. Consider it done. Mash it up. Consider it done. Consider it done. Consider it done. Watch it. Consider it done. Watch it up. Consider it done. Consider it done. Consider it done. Consider it.
A soca time, the girls are wine. We're doing this one more time. It touch your soul, music suits your mind. Carnival and mad time. When the music take control, nobody can hold it. Follow the big drum down the road with the massive parade. You better get move, get move, get move, get whack, get move, get whack, get move, whack. Get out of my way, get out of my way. You better get out of my way, get out of my way. You better get out of my way, get out of my way. You better get out of my way, get out of my way. 'Cause it's a long time we know I'm not.
Yeah, so once again, this is the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. As we continue to rock on with you, as we're talking about this requirement in New York City for proof of vaccination. So once again, that might, as we were talking about the scammers out there that are, collecting their money, that's going to be something that's also going to boost the scamming industry as well, in regards to that, because once again, there are still a lot of people that are, many people that are not vaccinated and don't want to get vaccinated. But when you're trying to require people to get vaccinated in order to get into certain establishments, because once again, those that are into the nightlife, you want to go to a club, you want to go to a party. Once again, you just want to go out to a restaurant and eat. You just want to go to the movies. You just want to do something. But once again, and as winter comes along, most of the activities, of course, will be indoors. So that's something that's going to be, more indoors activities going to be happening. So as a result of just not, for people that are for many of us that are not vaccinated, and just making that requirement for people to have proof. Of course, that's going to definitely boost the scamming industry. So, people are going to still be borrowing cards or buying cards, as Shanette mentioned earlier, or just doing various things in order to provide that proof. So, we'll have an interesting winter. Once again, in regards to that, and of course, on the political field as well, because once again, there's something that de Blasio is putting into effect. But once again, he's the outgoing mayor. So they're on election day, in November. In terms of the mayor race for New York City is going to be versus, between Eric Adams and Curtis Sliwa. So one of those two, will be mayor. And we'll see what they're going to do in terms of that mandate that de Blasio is actually putting in effect now. Once again, this is something I would just mention today. So I don't know if either one of those the candidates has commented on that as well. But it'll be interesting to see what the candidates would do in regards to that, coming up. And also, later on in the show, because also big news, New York, just been in the news today. The governor of New York, has been, for the Attorney General, in reading all of the statements and everything that's against Cuomo, his sexual misconduct cases. The Attorney General has ruled that basically the charges or the allegations that were made against him are valid. So there'll be, next steps, taken from that, civilly as well as criminally. So, people are already calling for resignation. We don't know if he's going to actually be impeached or anything like that. But, New York has just been in the news today. So once again, it's the Gallery here in Creepy Power Jam Radio. Number is 718-393-5385.
To the heart. Yeah. Well, I can hear them talking Trinidad and Tobago. Saying Bungie Garden done not even a tune on radio. Let me see who talking that tell you stay so. When the real energy manifests, it jumping up in mistake. So for all who get caught up in all the hating, fire go start up. Y'all get blazing, come now, what I burn. Backbiters going to learn. Never come down the bushfire, cause it could on the street. So you jump up in my fire, burn you in my flame. Jump up in my fire, burn you in my flame. Walk up on burn you in my fire, burn you in my flame. Come now, what I burn. Backbiters, what I burn. Two-town snake, what I burn. Frenemies, what I burn. Burn them down to your burn. Down to ash in the earth. Who will learn going to burn? Make them wiggle like burn. Every year is argument about an artist's consistence. I always have to come and validate my existence. Lyrically, all next to me, them is infants. Let me see, to battle them, it don't make sense. But them get so caught up in the debating. Them start to bat up while anticipating. Come now, what I burn. Two-time friend going to learn. Never count out the volcano, cause it will never stop. You jump up in my fire, burn you in my flame. Jump up in my fire, burn you in my flame. Walk up on my honor, tread up on my name. Burn you in my fire, burn you in my flame. Come now, what I burn. Backbiters, what I burn. Two-town snake, what I burn. Frenemies, what I burn. Burn them down to your burn. Down to ash in the earth. Who will learn going to burn? Make them wiggle like burn. No way, no doubt me. None of them can hold me. No way, no doubt me. None of them can hold me. No way, no doubt me. None of them can hold me. No way, no doubt me. None of them can. I am known for my lyrical content and not for waving. I have words that will invoke the people to misbehaving. When you see the lyrics start penetrating. Energy when people start elevating. So when I say hands up, let me see waving. When I say rags up, let me see waving. Come on.
Once again, number for the studio is 718-393-5385. Call us back. Got disconnected. Apologize for that. Once again, everybody else that wants to join in on this subject, once again, 718-393-5385. We just had a caller try to patch him in live in the air, but they got disconnected. Apologize for that. But you can call back, once again, 718-393-5385.
Enemies what I burn. Burn them down to your burn. Down to ash in the earth. Who will learn going to burn? Make them wiggle like burn. No way, no doubt me. None of them can hold me. No way, no doubt me. None of them can hold me. No way, no doubt me. None of them can hold me. No way, no doubt me. None of them can.
I will try hard to behave, and I will limit myself to jump and wave until I hear them say, jump on the ground and roll, jump on the ground and roll, bring it up, jump on the ground, on the ground, jump on the ground and roll, jump on the ground and roll, jump on the ground and roll, jump on the ground, jump on the ground. This carnival I will try hard to behave, and I will limit myself to jump and wave. See no more bacchanal for carnival, no getting on bad. I try to behave, I try to behave, I try to behave until I hear them say, jump on the ground and roll, jump on the ground and roll, bring it up, jump on the ground, on the ground, jump on the ground and roll, jump on the ground and roll, jump on the ground and roll, jump on the ground, jump on the ground. Hey, I will behave this year. I will behave this year. I will behave this. I will behave this. I will behave this year. I won't get mad. I won't get crazy. I won't get mad. I won't get crazy. I won't get mad. I won't get crazy until I hear them say,
Ready to rumble, 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 and everybody don't know we have no bumble. Boom, man up in this, man up in this, man up in this, everybody get man up in this. People jump up, don't stand up in this.
And to Terry that's out there listening on our Facebook page, I personally have not been watching the Olympics. I've been keeping up with the Olympics, but I have not personally been watching the Olympics. But we'll discuss some of the things that have been happening in the Olympics during the second hour of our show as well. So thank you for that question. Because everybody that's out there listening to the gallery, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, or on our YouTube page, just once again, we thank and appreciate you all tuning in this evening to listening to the gallery.
Sunset strong, I'm up in this. Party till morning, come up in this. Fun up in this, fun up in this, fun up in this. Everybody have fun up in this. No one a knife, not gonna up in this. Country and tongue up in this. Cause when ramen we ate, we no one see no bed. We running each red. Cause if I tell you to jump, if I tell you to wave, hands in the air, hands in the air. Hold on. Ready to rumble, 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 ready to rumble. Everybody don't know we bad no bumble.
So once again, now keeping it locked, you're tuned in to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. The gallery, we spell it DAGALLERY. So we thank everybody that's out there that's tuned in and keeping it locked on Facebook. And once again, make sure you download the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app to your tablet as well as to your phone so you can keep it locked to this show and all the shows here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Once again, thanking everybody that's out there watching us on our Instagram page, as well as everybody that's watching on YouTube as well. Once again, that is the gallery, so get used to it. We are here on the various platforms, so continue to keep it locked. So at this time of the show, we're going to give you that health tip. Once again, this is what we do before the commercial break at the end of the first hour of our show. We'll be giving you a health tip, something that's hopefully beneficial for you to utilize. So once again, we're going to call in the Dr. Badman. So this week happens to be Exercise with Your Child Week. So this is something that many of you parents and guardians can utilize, not just for this week, but this is something to bring awareness in order for that. So once again, exercising with your children is something that you can do on a regular basis. You know, getting them used to exercising young, getting them used to exercising early is something that would basically be beneficial for you as well as them, because once again, it can improve the healthy lifestyle of you and your entire family. So once again, this is Exercise with Your Child Week. So once again, it's also something that would be beneficial to your children as they're growing up, as they will be used to physical activity at a young age and basically groom them. So as those that may be, we're talking about the Olympics earlier, those that may be interested in participating in any type of competition later on in their lives, get them started early with exercising, and exercising with them is motivation for you and them. And that's this week's health tip from Dr. Badman. So once again, thank everybody for tuning in and keeping it locked. And once again, a commercial break will be here soon. But once again, we encourage everybody to continue to keep it locked. Big up yourself, Sassy Hess. Thank you for tuning in and keeping it locked to the gallery. Yeah?
Boom blast, Viking,
once again, we have that poll on our Facebook page. Do you think it is a good idea for New York City to require proof of vaccination to enter certain indoor establishments and activities? And right now, 100% of the people say yes, that's a good idea, based on our poll. So those that are watching on Facebook, if you're not, just head over to our Facebook page and you can participate in that poll as well.
Mash it up together, together, wave it up together, wave it up together, together, jump it up together. Hey, we don't see skin, we don't see color, we see strength, we see power, we don't see race, one or the other. One see is breathing on this earth, he is my brother.
Well, even if we fall out, brethren, we go all out. We will never, what's the family, them fall and sprawl out. From everywhere we crawl out, we ready to brawl out. Fire burn a friend is family, we ball out. We jumping with we family, with we family, when we come to play, we mash up and turn up dance, we like a army.
'Cause everybody jump it up together, jump it up together, together, mash it up together, mash it up together, together, wave it up together, wave it up together.
Please don't touch that dial. Power Jam will be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're ready to give you service that caters to all your business, events, promotions, and marketing needs with competitive pricing. You've tried the rest. Now consult the best. Caribbean Power Jam will assist you in determining which type of packages will best meet your needs. Contact Caribbean Power Jam at 347-425-8227. We're located at 169 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11212. Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
I know what it is to be a victim of police brutality, to fight for justice, for Amadou Diallo, Abner Louima, because I was there. Racial inequality is woven into the fabric of America. We have to end inequality in our school and in housing and ensure we won't have crime and gun violence destroying our city. This is our moment. Paid for by Eric Adams, 2021.
I'm Dr. Dave Choksey, Commissioner of the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene.
I'm Dr. Torian Easterling, Chief Equity Officer and First Deputy Commissioner.
I'm Dr. Michelle Morse, Chief Medical Officer and Deputy Commissioner.
And I'm Dr. Daniel Stevens, Deputy Commissioner. We are all doctors, New Yorkers, and people of color who chose careers in public health to serve our communities.
We acknowledge it is difficult for many New Yorkers to trust that government and medical institutions are looking out for us.
Especially right now when Black, Latino, and other communities of color across our city continue to experience unjust harm during the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as discrimination and racism. But as a doctor,
a doctor.
A doctor.
The city's doctor. It's with care for your health,
love for our communities,
and trust in the science that we want all New Yorkers to know that the COVID-19 vaccines are safe, effective, and save lives.
All of the authorized vaccines decrease the risk of severe illness, hospitalization, and death due to COVID-19.
The vaccines are available for all New Yorkers at no cost, regardless of insurance or immigration status.
I urge you.
I urge you.
I urge you.
We urge you to learn more about the COVID-19 vaccines and to get yours.
This is attorney Roger Archibald, and for the past 30 years, my firm and I have been fighting for the rights of injured New Yorkers, as well as those suffering injuries as a result of police brutality. The lawyers at Roger v. Archibald PLLC have successfully represented individuals who have been severely injured in train, bus, automobile, and construction site accidents. We represent victims of employment discrimination, such as sexual harassment and hostile work environment. We represent victims of civil rights violations, such as police brutality and wrongful death. Additionally, we provide vigorous criminal defense to the wrongfully accused. All injury cases are accepted by the firm on a no recovery, no fee basis. You pay nothing unless we win your case. When it comes to defending our clients in court, we do not blink. We do not back down. If you are injured, you deserve no less. Please call us today for a free confidential consultation at area code 718-237-1111 or visit us on the web at brooklynatty.com. Again, our number is 718-237-1111. You will be happy that you called.
Hey NYC, COVID-19 can spread fast between people living in the same household. If you feel sick or think you've been exposed, don't wait. Separate. That's right, immediately separating from your loved ones or roommates is the best way to avoid transmitting the virus to your family and friends. But in NYC, with our small living spaces, separating is not that easy. The NYC Test and Trace Course Take Care program is here to help. You can get a free, safe hotel room with meals, Wi-Fi, cable TV, and more. There's even an on-site medical team there. We can also help you separate safely at home if a hotel isn't right for you, and connect you to resources like food and healthcare. The Take Care program can also connect you to paid sick leave, so you don't have to worry about missing work. Every New Yorker is eligible, regardless of immigration status. Remember, the moment you feel sick or think you've been exposed to COVID-19, don't wait. Separate. Call the Test and Trace Corps hotline at 212-COVID-19 or visit nyc.gov/takecare to get free help.
Do you want your next project or design to stand out? Contact Final Touch Graphics and Designs. We specialize in flyers, Snapchat filters, logos, laptop skins, promotional videos, and motion and web designs. Contact us today at Final Touch International 2017 at gmail.com or call 1-347-961-3114. Final Touch Graphics and Designs for all your graphic needs.
With 365 days in a year and 24 hours in a day, but none of that time guaranteed, why do we wait to spread the sentiment of love? Through our business Sol, we promote the need to stay above with love by spreading the message of giving love while we're alive, instead of waiting until we lose those that we love. 24/7, 365 days. Let's stay above with love with our Sol branded merchandise like t-shirts, slides, dresses, hats, sweatsuits, face masks, and custom-made items. You can order through our website, solfashion.com. That's SAWLfashion.com. We can also be reached through our social media pages on Instagram and on Facebook at Sol Fashion. That's Sol Fashion. That's SAWL Fashion. You can also contact us at 347-743-5701 or 347-489-1319. Stay above with love every single day. That's when it matters the most.
Each day is another chance to reach your goals. Get your NutriBurst and tea today and feel great. NutriBurst and Iaso tea, the perfect duo. You can't have one without the other. Detox, replenish. Detox, replenish. Hashtag healthy lifestyle. Hashtag TLC. Order your product. Call 347-993-0701 or 917-346-4415. Each day is another chance to reach your goals. Get your NutriBurst and tea today and feel great. NutriBurst and Iaso tea, the perfect duo. You can't have one without the other. Detox, replenish. Detox, replenish. Healthy lifestyle, TLC. Order your product. Call 347-993-0701 or 917-346-4415.
This Sunday, soccer returns to the Old Boys High School Athletics Field, 736 Rutland Road, Brooklyn, New York. It's the International Cup of Nations Soccer Games this Sunday, August 8th. Get ready to feel the excitement. From 2:30 p.m., Trinidad and Tobago takes on Nigeria. 4:15 p.m., Jamaica do battle with Haiti. And get ready for the showdown at 6 p.m. It's gonna be a showdown as Guyana, the unbeaten team so far, comes up against Grenada. The excitement is already boiling over. Make sure you be there this Sunday, August 8th at the Old Boys High School Athletics Field, 736 Rutland Road, Brooklyn, New York. As the International Cup of Nations continues, Trinidad to battle with Nigeria at 2:30. Jamaica takes on Haiti at 4:15. And the unbeaten Guyana takes on the Spice Boys, Grenada at 6 p.m. For only $10, you can come in and feel the excitement. No alcohol allowed. Sunday, August 8th. You must be there.
And the goal comes from the corner. Calling all Guyanese, Caribbean Americans, Haitians, and others, come join the Guyanese Black Lives Matter Anti-PPP Racism March and Rally on Sunday, August 15 from 12 noon. The march starts from Church and Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn. We march on Flatbush Avenue to Grand Army Plaza, Eastern Parkway, and Flatbush Avenue for a massive rally at 2 p.m. featuring entertainment, poetry, and speeches from members of Congress, civil rights leaders, American leaders, Haitian American elected officials, Guyanese members of parliament, and others. Join the massive Guyanese anti-PPP racism march and rally on Sunday, August 15 from 12 noon from Church and Flatbush Avenue to Grand Army Plaza, Brooklyn. Take a stand against PPP racial discrimination against African, Guyanese, and Haitians. Spread the word, put on your shoes, and come on out.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Want to get in contact with CBJ? For advertising and all other business inquiries, call our office at 347-425-8227. That's 347-425-8227. Hey Jammers, interested in funny, inspirational, motivating, and educational posts? Then join Caribbean Power Jam Radio fan group on Facebook. Invite all your friends and relatives to be a part of the daily chat.
You're hanging at work with Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
Seatbelt check. Windows down. AC off. Ready, set, go. Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
Yeah, this is the impeccable Imar Shepherd, bigging up the gallery crew on Caribbean Power Jam Radio each and every Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Kaboom! At
This is AM, and I'm listening to the gallery with Bye Benny each and every Tuesday from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. The boy, Bad.
Once again, thanking everybody for tuning into the gallery this evening. We welcome everybody back to the show. So once again, it's the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. The gallery, we spell it DAGALLERY. So once again, big up to everybody that's out there, and we appreciate everybody that's been participating and sharing. Once again, apologizing to our caller from earlier that tried to get them actually on the line, but we'll try to do that later on in the show. Once again, we've been talking about the vaccination requirements of New York City, which was mentioned, in the news earlier today, as well as the Attorney General talking about the Governor Cuomo of New York and how the allegations that were made against him by various women is something that is valid, and we'll see what steps will be taken from here on in regards to that. So once again, thank you all for tuning in and keeping it locked to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio as we continue to move on with our program this evening. What we're going to do now is get into our looking forward segment of the show. This is the segment of the show where we play music from the up-and-coming artists. So once again, the artists out there that has music that they would like for us to play, this is the segment of the show where you can have your music played. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually be playing 3 songs, and everybody that's out there listening will have an opportunity to vote for their favorite of these 3 songs that we are about to play on our Facebook, on our Twitter page this evening, and then next week, next Monday, leading into Tuesday, in our Instagram story, you'll be able to vote for your favorite of these 3 songs that we're about to play. So once again, this is the segment of the show where we do play music from the up-and-coming artists. So once again, any artists out there that has music that they would like for us to play, just feel free to contact us via our social media pages, and we'll give you the details on how you can do that. So once again, thanking you all for tuning in and keeping it locked to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So the first song that we're going to play for our Looking Forward segment is an artist out of Dominica. He goes by the name of Bozak TBG, and this song is called Down There.
Down there, boy. Oh gosh, boy. Preacher. The girl tell me, get on the aeroplane. 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 She want me go. Down there, down there, down there, down there. She tell me go. Down there, down there, down there, down there. Down in she country. Down there, down there, down there, down there. The woman tell me, down there, down there, down there, down there. She tell me that she country is the best in the world. She tell me that she country will make me lose control. country. She want me go. She tell me go. Down in she country. The woman tell me. Sakpase. Nabule. Down in she country. The woman tell me. She tell me where I live in, it making too cold. It come like Christmas time, up in the North Pole. She tell me that she country, it up like fire. I could book a ticket, I could come over. Get on the aeroplane, 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 get on the aeroplane. I say I'm from Dominica, I love the action. She tell me she from Haiti, she hope that I can jump. I tell she I lost she country, and I love it bad. The way how she treat me, make me feel so glad. She want me go, she tell me go, down in she country. The woman tell me, Sakpase, Nabule, down in she country.
So once again, that's music from Bozak TBG, song called Down There. So once again, you're listening to the Looking Forward segment of the gallery, playing music from the up-and-coming artists, all of the rising stars out there. So once again, you'll have an opportunity to vote for this and the next two songs that we're going to play on our Twitter page as well as our Instagram story. So the next song that we're going to play at this moment is from artist, he goes by the name of Clean Money, aka CM. We heard from him actually a few months ago, and this is his latest song called Use to Save.
See to the end. Got to have the interest to invest in a life if you want success. Me used to see it. From me I go a primary school, yeah. 5 days of the week, me used to see it. And my friends them a buy big lunch and a new chibula, man I eat. Me used to see it. In a my piggy bank for $20 man I see. Me used to see it. Boy, from them the long time and I know the money me can't see. Listen, you want hear my father? Believe me, life really harder. It seems like the more me I eat every day, the more me I get maga. One time, my mother, she never ever done me coulda care a thing for bara. So believe me, or not, I no lie me, I tell me a 5, me a show my partner. Me used to see it. From me I go a primary school, yeah. 5 days of the week, me used to see it. And my friends them a buy big lunch and a new chibula, man I eat. Me used to see it. In a my piggy bank for $20 man I see. Me used to see it. Boy, from them the long time and I know the money me can't see. You know start. Take me brother $2 say me want buy a t-shirt when you brand. And before me coulda reach Western Union, course I call that mean the money done. So me go on a side, figure hustle look fun. Say me still want buy the t-shirt down a town. And the same place so me buy the t-shirt. Me one pair of shoes bottom left a ground. Me used to see it. From me I go a primary school, yeah. 5 days of the week, me used to see it. And my friends them a buy big lunch and a new chibula, man I eat. Me used to see it. In a my piggy bank for $20 man I see. Me used to see it. Boy, from them the long time and I know the money me can't see. Want the money by the US or the pound. If you love money, give me the money sound. Want the money now me jacket or my gown. Money uptown, me say money downtown. Me say money box me. Me get sick, me want a money doctress. Me want go out on, me want a money taxi. Me dying for the money base pitch farm. Used to see it. From me I go a primary school, yeah. 5 days of the week, me used to see it. And my friends them a buy big lunch and a new chibula, man I eat.
Yeah, so that is Clean Money, aka CM. One of his latest tunes called Used to Save. So once again, you'll be able to vote for, those are listening, you'll be able to vote for those two songs and plus or the next song that we're going to play on our Twitter page as well as our Instagram story next Monday. Well, the Twitter page this evening, and both polls will actually end in the middle of next week's show, and then we'll declare the winner at that time. So the third song that we're going to play for our Looking Forward segment, they go by the name of Simple Ross and Candy Vibes, another artist, that we spoke to a few months ago, and this is their latest tune called Living the Life.
Yo, sis.
Walk one, bro.
Feel like I'm made to start it.
Start it then, no? I will go gotta go.
Brazil. We're flossing.
And dancing.
Trending.
Top
lavish.
First class.
That's how we living.
Simple as. Cause we living the life. We living the life. Today we day, I start tomorrow we fly. Yes, we living the life. We living the life. Today we day, I start tomorrow we fly.
Candy in the Benz, me in the BM with couple of my gal them.
Stop spending.
Today we day, so tomorrow we fly out on them.
Where we are go?
Miami on the beach, me reach and I see it. Anywhere the party there, we are go bleach. Rich and trending, and I count bricks on them.
Cause we living the life. We living the life. Today we day, I start tomorrow we fly. Yes, we living the life. We living the life. Today we day, I start tomorrow we fly. Yo, them fi know me I'm a boss. Can't see me name every party we floss. Me come first and them come last. Simple as we a buy out the bar and a drink and floss. More money than they can. Them gal don't have nothing over me. But pretty on me and them never hungry. Cause we living the life. We living the life. Today we day, I start tomorrow we fly. Yes, we living the life. We living the life. Today we day, I start tomorrow we fly.
So that is Simple Ross featuring Candy Vibes, song called Living the Life. So you'll have an opportunity to vote for your favorite of those three songs that we played for our Looking Forward segment on our Twitter page tonight, after our program, tonight, whether it's on Bozak TBG, a song called Down There, artist out of Dominica, or CM, aka Clean Money, artist out of Jamaica, or Simple Ross featuring Candy Vibes, which you just heard, Living the Life, artist also from Jamaica. So once again, thanking all of the artists that do submit their songs to be played on the Looking Forward segment of the gallery, and everybody that out there that's listening to the gallery that participates in this segment of the program as well. Many people do like to hear what new music is coming up. So big up to all of the artists out there. I want to welcome Janet to the gallery, and once again, everybody out there that is listening elsewhere other than the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app. We encourage and invite everyone to download the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app to your tablet as well as to your phone, so you can listen to this show and all the shows here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So once again, you can keep it non-stop, keep it locked non-stop here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So just look for the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app on your any of your app stores. So once again, thanking everybody for tuning in. So once again, as we continue to move on, we will be hearing from the winner of the Looking Forward segment from last week. Smash will be hearing from her during this hour of the program. But at this time, what we're going to do is we're going to be premiering a new track from Askel to the World. He was out there in the chat as well. So this is a new tune that he's has released, and this song is called Dolly. So once again, he just wants to know what everybody thinks about this song as well. This is not part of the Looking Forward segment. Askel is a big friend of the show, big friend of the station overall, and whenever he gets new music, he makes sure he sends it in so that we can play it and premiere it. So once again, this is a new tune from Askel to the World, song called Dolly.
Dolly, born pretty. Girl pretty like a dolly. Skin well clean with the hourglass body. Some girl pop down like a dent up the nolly. How them waist straight to train them whole body. Look how them shabby. Pretty like a dolly. Pretty like so pretty, never hear about finale. Your neck skin tight, feel like them done somebody. Man run your dung, say are you them want to marry for them pride and jolly. Pretty like say pretty can't done. Man hot burn up, cause you hot like the sun. Them a get like bus suction, you don't want none. Bump like a top, not long down. When them tough like a turbid, go park and sit down. Girl face crash out like a aluminum. Bump fat when a belly long down. I'll hear them a shot like 20 handgun. Why? Cause you pretty like a dolly. Skin well clean with the hourglass body. Some girl pop down like a dent up the nolly. How them waist straight to train them whole body. Look how them shabby. Pretty like a dolly. Pretty like so pretty, never hear about finale. Your neck skin tight, feel like them done somebody. Man run your dung, say are you them want to marry for them pride and jolly. So
Some gyal a fight over man when no feed them. Man a fight over the style where you give them. One touch your touch and them gone to heaven and them nah come back on you. Heaven send you. When pretty never pass them when ugliness end. Them look like when shoes heel beat out and bend. Twist and rub out like a who trample them. If beauty skin deep, me I beg you flip them. How you pretty like a dolly. Skin well clean with the hourglass body. Some gal pop down like a dent up the nolly. Bow them way straight to train them whole body. Look how them shabby. Pretty like a dolly. Pretty like so pretty never hear about finale. Your neck skin tight feel like them done somebody. Man run you down say I you them want to marry for them pride and jolly. Pretty like say pretty can't done. Man hot burn up cause you hot like the sun. Them a get like bus suction you don't want none. Bumper cock off no long down. When them tough like a turby go park and see down. Girl face crash out like a aluminum. Bump fat when a belly long down. I'll hear them a shot like 20 handgun. Why? Cause you pretty like a dolly. Skin well clean with the hourglass body. Some gal pop down like a dent up the nolly. Bow them waist straight to train them whole body. Look how them shabby. Pretty like a dolly. Pretty like so pretty never hear about finale. Your neck skin tight feel like them done somebody. Man run you down say you them want to marry for them pride and jolly. Pretty like a dolly. Huh? Girl, you pretty like a dolly. Girl, you pretty like a dolly. Pretty like a dolly. Pretty like a pretty like a pretty like a dolly. Look good, girl. Baby. Them all went away.
So once again, that is new music from Ascal's song called Dolly. So once again, thanking him for sending in his latest tune. So if you happen to see him out there in the chat, you can let him know what you think about that song right there. Ascal from Jamaica, he has been dropping a lot of soca songs over the past year or so. So, but he definitely he does dancehall as well, as you can, clearly hear and see from that song Dolly. So once again, big up to him. So once again, we thank everybody for tuning in and keeping it locked to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio, as we are going to be bringing in our guest for the evening. She goes by the name of K-Smash. She is the winner of the Looking Forward segment from last week, and she's here to introduce herself to the world. So as she is there live, hopefully everything is well and connected. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, hearing you loud and clear.
Okay, good. Well, I go by the name of I am Queen K Smash on Instagram and TikTok. I am living out of New Jersey, East Orange, New Jersey, and I really appreciate whoever voted for me to, get me on this platform to actually get this interview today. So shout out to y'all all voted and all who's the listeners today and the gallery.
So big up to K-Smash. So that's a unique name. So explain the name K-Smash to all of us.
Okay, so the K is for my first name. My name is Keela. And Smash, my full name is KsmashHitz because I make smash hit records. Like every record gotta be a smash hit. So that's why my name is KsmashHitz.
So once again, we're talking to K-Smash-Hitz. So gotta put the whole thing together.
The whole shebang.
The whole thing together. She is the queen K-Smash-Hitz.
Yes.
So it's not just. I apologize. It's not just K-Smash. It's K-Smash-Hitz. So once again, we're talking to K-Smash-Hitz. The one of the Looking Forward segment from last week with a song called "Rep Where You're From," and you mentioned that you're repping from Jersey, but I believe you're repping somewhere else other than Jersey. It's not just Jersey you're representing.
Of course, Jamaica. I represent Jamaica. 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2,
gold, silver, and bronze.
So that leads into the next question. Because I was going to ask you, how do you feel about that 1, 2, 3, 100 meter finale for Jamaica?
Well, I feel very proud to be a Jamaican woman right now in the world because we rock. So I was really proud of my country. The little country that we have makes so much noise in the world. It's just like inevitable. Like it has to happen. Like if it, so, but shout out to all the other countries, not trying to hate or anything, but right now we're on high. So I'm really, really proud of my country right now.
So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna get into your song called "Rep for You," where you're from, which is a song that you won last week. So hold on. And once again, everybody, we're talking to Miss KsmashHitz.
What's that, Shanti? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put the flags in the air. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. You think turn up on them daddy? Yes, you're the life of the party. Just shake it for me, mommy. Yes, you're the life of the party. Cup filled up with gold Bacardi. Name brand set, that's Givenchy. Red bottoms on, that's Crystal Baton. Put your hands in the air and rep where you're from. Just rep where you're from. Just rep where you're from. You think turn up on them daddy? Yes, you're the life of the party. Just shake it for me, mommy. Yes, you're the life of the party. Just rep where you're from. In the dance like 1, 2, 3. Get the news popping like ABC. Tic-tac-toe, 3 shots in a row. If I get too drunk, oh, you know I gotta go deep.
Just something I just caught in that song. You mentioned 1, 2, 3. Coincidentally, we were just talking about Jamaica in winning the female and the women's finals, winning 1, 2, 3. I just noticed that all the time I heard the song. I just noticed that you just mentioned getting like 1, 2, 3, and so we would call you a prophetess, I guess, so to speak. Now,
Basically, you know, that's a God-given gift right there. So.
So you
I already pronounced it from. I recorded this song like 2-3 years ago. So, yeah.
And you prophesied that Jamaica would win 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. We had to.
So once again, everybody that's listening, we're talking to Miss KsmashHitz, representing Jamaica. So she's waving her flag, and she just encouraging everybody else to wave their flags as well. I know you're not discriminating anybody else where they're from.
No, everybody in this whole world represent where y'all come from. Show the good of y'all culture, y'all country, whatever flag that you repping.
So other than the obvious, what was like the inspiration behind this song that we're listening to here right now?
My inspiration, all the music that I really like want to make is to bring the world together. So bring the world together, have a good time. So I want to make like world music that everybody could enjoy, you know, involve everybody that's, you know, rep where you from. And the other songs that I'm going to be releasing is going to be more like bringing people together instead of separation. You know, we got a lot of separation going on in the world. I try to think of ways to bring us together. You know, it's a lot deeper than, you know, just a pure dancehall and thing. It's like, you know, we are all one at the end of the day. So, you know, that's like the meaning behind that song.
So in terms of music that you make, this is dancehall, of course. What's your favorite type of music to do?
I like EDM music. Like, it's a mix, it's a fusion. It's not just dancehall, because if you listen to the song, I'm doing hip hop.
Okay.
I'm doing dancehall. And then the beat is kind of like a reggaeton Brazilian type of beat. So, and then it has pop to it. So I like all types of genres. So that too will be incorporated into my music too, because trying to bring, you know, people together. I'm trying to bring different cultures together. So all of that is going to be fused in all my songs that I put out.
So once again, we're talking to KsmashHitz. Got to make sure I say the entire thing.
Smash.
She has another smash hit representing where she is from. I got to reach into my pocket to get some money for her real quick, because we're just going to ask you to do it. Because we always want to make sure that we got the real artist that we're speaking to. So we just want you to give a little piece of this song right here. Just going to throw some money for her so that she don't feel that she's not getting paid for this brief performance right now. We just want to know that we're talking to the real KsmashHitz right now.
Okay. You think turn up on them daddy? Yes, to the life of the party. Just shake it for me, mommy. Yes, to the life of the party. Cup filled up with gold Bacardi. Near brown scent, that's Givenchy. Red bottoms on, that's Crystal Baton. Put your hands in the air and rep your from. Oh, step up in the dance like 1, 2, 3. Get the news popping like ABC. Tic-tac-toe, 3 shots in a row. If I get too drunk, or you know I gotta go. DJ, turn the bass up, I drop it down low. Tick-tock to the ground and wine this song. Go round, round like a dungeon dragon. Ha ha, they be hating and I keep on laughing. Never stop chop, come and watch it filter. Oh, you see my kindness, I know it can check. Have you seen K-Smash? Oh, you mister. My ting turn up, you better get a picture. So, bust a dance time. Hot style. Wave your hands from side to side. Just throw your flags up in the air. Oh, oh, oh.
So big into the Queen KsmashHitz. Oh yeah, you have that definitely you have that hip hop influence in you. So I guess that was with your upbringing in the U.S. Were you primarily based in Jersey, or do you have a New York connection in your background, or somewhere else? I should say, not to bias.
Well, I used to live in Kansas City, Missouri, so I got a little country accent too. So you might hear a little country, you might hear a little Jamaican, you might hear a little East Coast. So I used to live in Kansas City for like 10 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So Kansas City, Jersey, Jamaica, she got that all wrapped up into one. We're talking to KsmashHitz. She wants everybody to rep where you're from. I know you're getting ready for. You've been doing like a lot of shows lately. So how's that experience? Like you mentioned that you did this song like about 2 years ago, but like now now sort of this song is like representing Jamaica and what's happening with the Olympics and just a lot of things overall, and just your whole journey now, 10 years in Kansas City, now you're in Jersey, and it's just like now you feel like everything is coming together. With your career?
Yeah, on it. I'm praying everything fall into place for me and my, my music and whatever, adventures I want to get into. And right now is definitely the perfect time for this song to drop because, yeah, we winning things. We running things right now. So, I have a performance that's coming up this Saturday. It's Jamaica Day, Jamaica Independence Day in Paterson, New Jersey. It's a big event in Eastside Park. The McCoys, Matt McCoy, is throwing the event. It's gonna be like it's family fun day. It's gonna be like thousands of people there. So I'm excited to run that stage. Really.
Would this be the biggest stage you've performed before, or?
Yeah, this probably be the biggest. The last one was actually really big, the African Day Carnival.
Okay.
There was thousands of people there when I had performed, so that was really big. But this one is going to be a lot bigger.
And where do you see yourself? With what's happening now, of course, with the pandemic, it might have slowed some things down. But as we start seeing, as the world is, was trying to get back on track, where do you see yourself, overall within the next, 5 years, career-wise?
5 years, I'm touring 5 years and have a few companies, my own boss, and still making music, still growing and still, evolving. That's where I see myself in 5 years, and in the community a lot more too, because every Sunday I feed the homeless in Paterson, and I want to be involved in the community a lot more. So I'm definitely going to do something a lot bigger 5 years from now. As my music grow, as my ideas and my businesses grow, that's going to grow too.
And who are some of the artists that you would like to work with within those next 5 years that you're looking forward to?
I would love to work with Nicki Minaj. I would love to work with Sean Paul. And I would love to work with Mariah Carey. I love her.
Okay. So it's pretty diverse right there. Mariah Carey, Nicki Minaj. So once again, just shows your background. You're well-rounded. Sean Paul, as you mentioned as well, dancehall, R&B, and hip hop all fused in one. So as she mentions, she's making those smash hits. We had a song that we wanted to premiere, it was about a year or so ago. Couldn't do so because somebody didn't send me the clean version of that.
The producer.
I won't mention who.
A hard time, and then the lockdown happened, so it was just like over. So. But
just to let everybody know, yes, she has been doing this for a while. She's, she's one of the rising stars in the business, but yes, she has been doing this for a while. And definitely congratulations to you for winning on the Looking Forward segment last week, and definitely hoping for much more success in the future with everything that you have coming up. And as you mentioned, you're hitting and touching some big stages, and hopefully your music will reach out. And it's a good thing, as you mentioned, feeding the homeless on a weekly basis. some of the things that, overall should allow you to receive the blessings that you do deserve. Beyond the music, just, doing things to help the community. And, those are the things that bring success and prosperity over wealth. So we're just hoping that you would be able to continue on with that. And, you seem like, definitely down to earth. So hopefully, in 5 years when you blow up and you have your song with Nicki Minaj and Sean Paul and Mariah Carey, that you'll remember the gallery and all of us here. Just putting it out there, that definitely hoping that you do get the success that you rightly deserve and continue to push forward. But definitely, this song, Rep Where You From, is definitely something that's needed right now. We were speaking earlier, I just put this out to you. It's more on a political tip. I don't know, but you can decline the answer. But we were speaking earlier about New York City requiring proof of vaccinations, to enter inside establishments. I don't know how you feel about that overall, or how you feel that's going to impact your career, especially, with performances and everything like that within New York City. That's just New York City for right now.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it worldwide, which we're gonna have to roll with it. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get the shot because I have a child, and I'm gonna be out in big crowds of places. I plan on being out a lot, so I need to make sure that I protect myself, build my immune system, and make sure I protect my child too. So I'm gonna get the shot as long as they don't put nothing on my forehead and on like the 666 or anything. Which something in my head is like, maybe they're gonna start doing that just because of the fake. Like you were saying, the people they gonna scam with the card, so they gonna want to have to put a tattoo or something on your forehead, and that's when it's gonna be a problem. But please, I'll stick with the shot and get the card. My name will be in the system or whatever. I don't need no stamp on my forehead or anything like that. Okay, but that's just me thinking. Yeah. I think a lot deep.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. Just balance out the conversation. But yeah, definitely appreciate you taking time out to join us. I know you have to get ready for your performance this weekend, so you've definitely been busy. You're definitely busy today, I know. But definitely wanted to take time out to speak to you this evening. Definitely congratulating you on your win, this for last week. And once again, thanking you for joining us this evening, and once again praying for much success for you in the future. And of course, we'll continue to hear more from you, and whatever you have music for us, just feel free to send it in to us right now. So
I sure am. I got some things that I'm gonna be working on, so in on the low. So but right now I'm kind of focused on Rep Where You From. I want to push that until something happens, something magical happens. It's already magic is already happening, but I need it to be worldwide, so it's gonna be pushed. The next thing I'm gonna try to do is a music video for this song. So definitely want the gallery family to come out, and whoever else that want to represent where they come from, I want y'all to come out and represent.
So get your flags ready, so that, talking to everybody out there, just get your flags ready for that Rep Where You From video that I should be putting out there. And also, on a side note, Caribbean Power Jam Radio will also be having a flag jam for Labor Day weekend. Just putting this out there as well. And of course,
I'm doing perform for y'all. What's going on?
We'll talk to the powers. That's why I said I'm putting it out there. So we'll talk to the powers that be in regards to that. But definitely they'll be doing that. I'll mention it's a flag fet. But I'll give you more information, and I'm going to mention that before we end out this show for everybody as well. But I'll be taking place on Sunday, September 5th. Here in Brooklyn, New York. So if your video's done by then, great. If you want to rep where you're from at that flag fet from Caribbean Power Jam Radio, that'd be great as well. So just putting the two together. So working magic behind the scenes. But definitely thanking you for participating once again and joining us this evening. And hopefully everything works out well with you with your practice this evening, and then your show this weekend as well, and everything else. Anything you want to say to everybody that's out there?
Everybody, thank y'all again for voting. Bless up on yourself, protect on yourself, love one another, care for one another, show the good in yourself, don't show the bad. You know what I'm saying? We all one at the end of the day. So You know, try to be a good person to your community, to yourself, to your family, to your friends. Try your best and always believe in God.
And once again, thank you. So we're talking to the Queen KsmashHitz. So we're gonna get into another one of her songs, an older song from her. This is called Like That. So once again, thank you for joining us this evening, and everybody out there continuing to listen to Gallery right here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
I'm gonna re-release that.
Oh, so we're giving everybody a pre-release right now of Like That by the Queen KsmashHitz right here on the Gallery.
Never really know you can do it like that. Never really know you can do it like that. Never really know you can do it like that. Never really. Yeah, the time has come now that the sun finally turned down and the clubs start jumping. Better drink up something, hit the floor and have some fun. Feel the bass line thumping. Oh, me when you stuck on for me. I go wind up higher. You see I'm a baba mo iconic, and I am a sherry amor. I love the way you feeling for my body. I know that I'm your mommy, your corazon. Konnichiwa, neje and okai. Ahubi saam alaikum. Our Caribbean girls need to mash up the dance floor. Oh, me need the African girls to come mash up the dance floor. Oh, all American girls come mash up the dance floor. Me want the whole wide world to come mash up the dance floor. Yeah, you cut it up, come patch it up, make it hot, white potato, mash it up. Every man to a girl, come lap it up, make it bun, hot it up, make it wet, splash it up. I can only get loose on the weekend, but if it's dance free, on me you can sneak in. By the way that you move, you are freaking. I got what I'm looking for, and no more seeking. Never really know you can do it like that. Never really know you can do it like that. Never really know you can do it like that. Never really know you can do it like that. Never really. All the Asian girls need to mash up the dance floor. Oh, me need all Indian girls come mash up the dance floor. All the uptown girls we come mash up the dance floor. Me know the downtown girls I got mash up the dance floor. I'm looking in your eyes, your hair staring back in mine. I know that you're worth my time. Your hands all down my thighs while I'm giving you sweet wine. No, I'm not gonna waste your time, yeah. Hey, to the roof. Oh, to the roof. Hey, to the roof. House to the roof. Hey, to the roof. Oh, to the roof.
Yeah, so once again, that was KsmashHitz. We thank her for joining us this evening. As we continue to move on with our program this evening, we want to welcome Nahalia to the gallery. We want to welcome Rhonda to the gallery as well. Once again, thanking you all for tuning into to the gallery this evening. The gallery, we spell it DAGALLERY. Big up to yourself, El Mexican. I see you out there as you keep it locked. So once again, thank you everybody that's watching us on Facebook, Instagram, as well as on YouTube. So once again, big up to everybody that's out there listening to the gallery. So as we continue to move on with the music, as we continue to move on with our program this evening, hopefully everybody enjoys themselves. As we were talking about the entire vaccination, that ended up being the major topic for this evening. But of course, we had to squeeze in some of the Olympics, as those as don't know, as KsmashHitz just mentioned, the Jamaican women team won 1-2-3 in the 100 meters, and also Jamaica got their first medal in the hurdles as well. They got the bronze medal in the hurdles. The females got the hurdles. I'm wondering, without Usain Bolt, he retired, many years ago, without him making news like he was making, many years ago. I haven't been hearing much about the men's team in Jamaica. They were, other than Usain Bolt, there was a lot of men out there that were doing their thing as well. But actually, I haven't been hearing from anything about the Jamaicans men's team. So I wonder what's up with that. So once again, thanking everybody for tuning in, keeping a lock to the gallery right here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio as we continue to move on and continue to rock on with you right here, and we continue to continue rocking. So once again, number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So you can feel free to call us up, let us know what's on your mind.
You want to party, yeah? You never went to fete till you party, yeah, yeah, yeah. And everybody, yeah, girl, roll your body there, and nobody knows why we choose to drink all day. Nobody cares if they have plenty bills to pay, 'cause now is not the time for that. It's not the place for that. Oh no no, let me take a wine to that, wine for that, yeah. Welcome to the fete land. Everybody has something in their hand. Call it a big jam. Every woman rock down with a man. This is the fete land, where everybody have a drink in their hand. Some call it a big jam. So what you say? Me say rah ah 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 ah. I'm a trooper. I'm here no party pooper. I'm a real soldier. Me say rah ah 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 ah. Say man a trooper. I'm here no party pooper. I'm a real soldier, yeah.
Peep through the window, the sun start coming up. Coming up. Drinks in me head, so me don't start turning up.
12 o'clock on the dot. Answer your phone when I call you up. System lock, you know what's up. I wanna take you for a ride, y'all. Them shoes in your foot, girl, take it off. Up on your back, that coming off. Hold on tight, now we taking off. Now baby, don't act shy with me. Don't act like you new to this. I know that you used to this. Take your time and go through with this. Show me what you can do with this. My girl, just hold on to your belly, I go hold on to your back. Give me some of that. Hold on to your belly, I go hold on to your back. Give me some of that. Hold on to your belly, I go hold on to your back. Give me some of that. Hold on to your belly, I go hold on to your back. Take that. See tonight ain't no holding back. Baby girl, that's a matter of fact. Oh, we in the zone, we all alone. I feel it's best you turn off your phone. Feel at home, but truth be told, it's going to get messy. Cause my socks and shoes already off. T-shirt, the dance that ripping off. Hold on tight, now we taking off. Baby, don't play that with me. Don't act like you new to this. I know that you used to this. Take your time and go through with this. Show me what you can do with this. My girl, just hold on to your belly, I go hold on to your back. Give me some of that. Hold on to your belly, I go hold on to your back. Give me some of that. Hold on to your belly, I go hold on to your back. Give me some of that. Hold on to your belly, I go hold on to your back. I want give it to ya. 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 I want give it to ya, baby. I want give it to ya, honey. I want give it to ya, sweetheart. I want give it to ya. Where you whine it, turn me on. Like the fountain I overcome. Whining so sweet, had to beg for some. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Pon the roll like a brand new car. Pop the string like a Bogota. We connection, raise the temperature. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Hold it, 'cause she getting on, 'cause she in a heat when I turn the pressure on. Oh gosh, turn it on. Oh gosh. Hold it, 'cause she getting on, 'cause she in a heat. She want to jump in the water. Oh gosh, just hit the right spot. I want give it to ya.
Yeah, once again, it's the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Thanking you all for tuning in to keep it locked this evening.
I want give it to ya, baby. I want give it to ya, honey. I want give it to ya, sweetheart. I want give it to ya.
You walk it up. You are your wine and you need some topping up. Girl, free up yourself and open up. Climb up on the tree, pick the coconut, baby. Me get a piece, but it's not enough. Plus, them other girls not hot enough. You are nothing short of miraculous. Kiss your up, left mark on your neck like Dracula. Girl, I know that you want it.
you a give me no reason. You tell me this the end of we season. Mash up everything, dress so. But you don't understand when you watch me. I said just see that I win the lottery. How you go pick up just so and then dump me? No, baby, no. But your back on me clothes in a garbage bag. You put it on the ground by the roadside. You tell me get out your place to come inside. Baby, don't do me that. You go break my heart. Can't believe you're ready to give up on me just so. Cause if you want me to go, you can't be looking the way you do.
Yeah, once again, it's the gallery here at Caribbean Power Jam Radio. As we just mentioned, Sunday, September 5th, Caribbean Power Jam Radio presents the Flag Fete. So once again, everybody's going to come out and they're going to say this to everybody when they see each other. Again, thank everybody for tuning in and keeping it locked to the gallery this evening here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Make sure you continue to like, subscribe, follow, share all that out for our pages on Facebook, Instagram. Thank you everybody that was watching this evening on Instagram. Everybody was watching on Facebook as well as on YouTube as well. And hopefully everybody enjoyed the rest of their week. Stay tuned for Super Paul, who will be in the building for Toast Tuesdays. And once again, just thank you all for tuning to the gallery. And as usual, have to end off the show on a positive note. So, the Empress Bradshaw sends us something that we can end the show off on a positive note every week. So, this week, she sends us this one. Stop hating yourself for everything you are not, and start loving yourself for everything you already are. So, once again, just be yourself, love yourself, and hopefully, once again, everybody enjoys the evening, enjoys the rest of their week. And until next time, saying God bless.
Money.
Please don't touch that dial. Power Jam will be right back after these words from our